to Talladega Super Speedway qualifying just underway for the SIDECAR Gen 6 Cup League, run every Sunday. So you saw Hayden take 2 steps and return to pit lane. We'll come back to watching Hayden. Making below the yellow line unfavorable, says Matt. The Napa car head out on track. We also have Joseph Madigan, Casey Graves, Travis Scripture, Ian Montrose, and Taylor Friday, Quinn Newton, and Alex Linney out on racetrack. I feel like you're lying to me, Cliff. Based on when I said I'm going to believe you and you laughed, I think you're lying to me, Cliff. Coder, welcome in. Honeycutt, still sitting on the pit lane. Travis Scripture. Hayden Law. Ian Montrose, Taylor Friday, Quinn Newton, Alex Linney, all on her timed lap. Timed lap. Uno. Single. 1 lap. Uno lapo. Uno lapo. I wonder if we can get Lucas in watching from the stands here for the laps. Hayden Lowell takes the provisional pole. Travis Scripture, Quinn Newton, Ian Montrose as Casey Graves trips the timing line. And where will Casey go? Taylor Friday goes to 4th. Graves goes to 2nd. Madigan coming around. Alex Linney goes to 4th. Coming back to the line for Madigan. 52.269. Goes to a 271 and clocks in 6th. Honeycutt, Llewellyn, Rotman out on track. I'm guessing Daniel doesn't know it's 1 lap qualifying. Oh, it's because of where he trips the start-finish line. Still on his time lap. There we go. That makes sense. Talladega is weird. It shows as on your first lap even after you exit the pit lane on your warm-up lap. Normally it shows a 0. Carl Rotman clocks in 9th. Five minutes to go to get in. Daniel completes his lap. While I try to see how we can get Lucas in here. Trying to go to Brantley Bryant, but it doesn't want to. There it goes. It shows a 1, so Bryant's on his lap here. 27 of Tyler. So not saying his last name. Jeremy Sheridan, the 15. Brad Keselowski, Detroit Parts, Mustang. Blake Giglio, the old Reese's 2.6. Mr. Dean Thompson's made his way in, but it didn't use the race car we made him. Oh, Dean. Hayden, what's Dean's number? I can put it on there. I mean, I kind of figured with the sarcasm. I kind of figured, Cliff. Daniel. Hello. Let's get Carl's stream tabbed up too. Get these tabs, unmute these players. Got our alerts going to help our community. 3 minutes left in quali. Here comes Dean Thompson back to the line. .52.304 clocks him 14th. Hayden Law still holding on. First car to get a lap in and still maintaining that top spot. Here comes Brad Wilson to the straight. 51.016. That takes him to a 52.209 and all the way to the pole. That was weird that they came across the line and paused at a 51. Like, that's nuts. 52.209 and Brad Wilson takes the top spot. Here comes Cliff Mullins. Curly Guns and More Chevrolet. Wow, that's not the car I wanted you to show at all. Guessing he's on his warm-up laps since he's all the way up high. Cliff Mullins and Dalton Hayes may be the last two to qualify. Don't see any movement out of the Schmitz camp or Greenwell, Harold, or Travis Martin. Mullins down the backstretch. Hayes just completed his warm-up lap. Waiting for Mullins to make his way around into the tri-oval. Our start finish is at the exit of tri-oval, so we gotta wait till it gets all the way around. Drops it down on the apron. 52.292, which goes to a 2.89 and 15th for Mullins. The Craftmobile coming into the tri-oval for Hayes. He'll be down there with Mullins. Right behind him. 1/10 off of Mullins' time and clocks in 16th for Dalton Hayes. And I believe that's all we're going to get for qualifying. So let's go track down Mr. Bradley Wilson and have a quick chat. Blake sent me a picture. Let's see. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Hey, not Brad.
Hello?
How's it going?
pretty good now that we're on pole, apparently.
Yeah, everyone else has done quali. So you snagged the pole there at the end. Hayden had it almost the entire session, 10 minutes long, and you snagged it there towards the end. Did that feel good to knock Hayden down?
A little bit. At least we beat him at something this week. But we weren't gonna qualify, but then Killer came back after 5 minutes of something, and I seen him qualifying, so I was like, screw it, I'll go put down a burner. And I was joking to begin with, but I guess we did it.
He absolutely put down that burner. Well, congrats on the pole here in his Talladega race. The Battle in Bama 300, 113 laps. So what's the strategy here with the 75% fuel tank?
Oh, I have no idea.
Wing it.
We're just gonna do the old shine thing and just push a random person to the front, I think.
Sounds fun. All right, man. Good luck in the race.
All right, thank you, sir.
Brad Wilson for Shenandoah Shine, starting on pole. So we wait for him to get out there, which is, I'm actually kind of happy he's taking his time. So I'm going to try to load in a race car for somebody that didn't do it themselves. I'm going to need a second folder here. And open this. Here. Try to find Hayden's message. There's too much going on. And get the number. Delete that. And paste. Behind the scenes stuff's always fun. That should have it fixed. Should have it fixed. Cars start to roll now that they're all blank. 113 laps here at Talladega. Wait for our pole sitter's car to load in, and there you go. Looks like it's already been through a hell of a race. He's taped a 0 over the 1 to make it the right car number. Gotta love that. All right, starting lineup presented by our friends at the Wanted Goons. Brad Wilson, Shenandoah Shine Toyota on pole. Hayden Lowell starts second in the Napa Chevrolet. Ryan Honeycutt in the Hardin Kitchen Appliances Ford starts in third. Blake Giglio, the Reese's Toyota, starts fourth. Casey Graves in the True Speed Toyota in fifth. Travis Scripture, the Skittles Scripture Machine, starts in sixth. Daniel Llewellyn, 712 Brake Chevy in seventh. Alex Lenny, Factory Setups Ford in eighth. Quinn Newton, 712 Brake Chevrolet in ninth. Joe Madigan, Kickstart Mountain Dew Machine in 10th. Tyler starts the 27 Central Coast Cabinet Chevrolet in the 11th spot. We're going to say it's Rife, and if you're wrong, I'm going to kick everyone's ass. Gatlin Downey, the Jim Beam Chevrolet is 12th. Taylor Friday, Auburn Chevrolet in 13th. Brantley Bryant, Shenandoah Shine Toyota in 14th. Cliff Mullins, Curly's Guns and More Camaro 15th. Dalton Hayes in the Craft Chevy in 16th. Dean Thompson has a Thompson Pipe Group Toyota starting in the 17th spot. Ian Montrose in the C2X Chevrolet in 18th. Jeremy Scherer, Detroit Ford, starts in 19th. Carl Rattman has his Sociable Ford starting in 20th. Davis Greenwell, his Green Machine, starts in 21st. Travis Martin, the Ghostman Ford, 22nd. Phil Schmitz in the Dallas Stars Chevrolet in 23rd. And Russ Harold, the 19, technically starts 24th. 24 cars to do 113 laps here at Talladega. Hopefully we can keep them clean for a while and get some laps put in before we get crazy. Thanks once again to the Wanagoons for the starting lineups, sponsoring them all season long across all our series. Stage will be the end of 57. Pace car heads off. We're getting set for the initial start of this race. Battle in Bama 300 as they roll out of the tri-oval into the start-finish line. Green flag out in the air, and we are underway from Talladega. Hayden Lowell, Brad Wilson on the front row. Hayden gets clear and drops down in front of Brad Wilson. A good start for the Napa machine from that outside lane. Field jockeying for position. They make their way down the backstretch. Russ Harold already in danger of losing the draft. It's nearly 1 full second behind the pack. 3 wide towards the back. Davis Greenwell all the way up by the wall. They get that settled out. As Carl Rotman drops back, Davis Greenwell makes a move to the middle. Davis wasting no time making moves. Up towards the front. Brad Wilson. Casey Graves popped to the outside. Daniel Llewellyn going to push Hayden. Brad Wilson goes to the lead. Casey Graves now battling the 51 of Honeycutt. It did not take him long to get 3 wide. Lap number 1. They were already going 3 wide, and he have a 113 lap race. Ryan Honeycutt with a push from Blake Giglio, which surges out to the lead. Hayden Lowell now second. Travis Scripture falling back through the middle. See the 27 of Tyler Reif drop to the bottom line. Blake Giglio going to pop out on Ryan Honeycutt. You get 3 Toyotas on the outside and a couple of Madigan Motorsports cars on the inside. I think it'll be advantage 26 at the line. Blake Giglio gets a lap led. Extra bonus point for the season. See the 27 of Reif to the top with 76 of Madigan in tow. Oh, Blake Giglio gets a little bobble there. Inside line checks up. Fortunately, no one got turned out of that. Cliff Mullins has seen enough. He's dropping back to save the race car. Brad Wilson through the middle. Push from Casey Graves. Davis Greenwell gets clear. They all move down. I see the 52 Brantley Bryant through the middle with Alex Linney. Dalton Hayes has joined the parade. Front 4 or 5 cars go single file. Now Blake's going to go to the outside of his buddy Davis Greenwell. Let's see what they're talking about on the radios. Blake gets a little bit under the quarter panel. Great save in the middle of the field. So far everyone's avoiding him. Oh no! Quinn Newton and Hayden Lowell get into it. There goes the 13 of Reif. Oh my goodness.
Believe it or not, I saved it, Davis.
Dean Thompson may have been in that one.
My fault. That one's on me, Chad. I'm sorry. I thought I was clear behind Blake. That's my fault, Chad.
We did give them 1 fast repair tonight, which I did not.
No, there was
warn
a
them
separate wreck. Okay.
Well, that's 4 cars with meatballs.
Yeah, it was so caused by the big checkout.
All right, well, I'm going down for Ford fuel here.
Oh my gosh. Keeps jumping around and I don't want it to. Travis Scripture gets in there late, gets a small piece of it, and still gets a meatball. That's crazy. Oh. That hit by Quinn. Brutal hit. We go 4 wide, and then he just turns right on Hayden. I think he thought it was clear, didn't know he was up there. Hayden probably didn't know Quinn was there either. Kind of meet in the middle.
Hey, watch out now. Ryan's wheel might disconnect.
Oh no.
I have no idea what's talking about. It's literally.
They all check up pretty good there, and then Hayden starts to come down, doesn't know Quinn's there.
Relevant to that statement.
Quinn came up, didn't know Hayden was there.
I would love to. You know, I am the Discord lawyer.
All happened so fast, nobody could
So
really
back
stay out of it.
about 2 years ago, you came off the pit road there and just lapaged the field.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Where the pit stops are going to start coming in. Looks like Honeycutt one back. Someone has stopped. That's a 27 stopped on the pit lane.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
The 27 just stopped on the pit lane, and the 76 giving him a push.
Yeah, can we not do that next time?
Maybe.
I think someone's trying to avoid a tow. A that was interesting. The ones that stay out, Brad Wilson, Casey Graves, Russ Harold, that's easy to tell you. Then the ones that came down the pit lane, Ryan Honeycutt, Davis Greenwell, Taylor Friday, Alex Linney, Gatlin Downey, Travis Scripture, Dalton Hayes, Iamont chose Cliff Mullins, all fuel only. Then we have Brantley Bryant.
Make sure you uncheck your fast repair as long as you don't want it.
And Bryant taking 4 tires. Fuel only for Scherer, tires for Giglio.
I think some people really need it.
Fast repairs taken by Scripture, Hayden Law. Looks like Quinn Newton and Tyler Reif have not taken him. Blake slid to his boxes report on the 2.6. Wallen 26 seconds. Daniel must have pulled out a little damage. Hayden Law 4 tires. Carl Rottman 4 tires. Phil Schmitz had a 24-second stop. Had a little fixing to do. Quinn Newton ended up having to take the fast repair. He is back in the action on the lead lap. Joseph Madigan did some damage repair, as did Dean Thompson. Travis Martin, oh, he's got a little right front damage on that Mustang. The way they're driving this early, it may may still be okay to try and stay on lead lap and stay in the draft a little bit. Keep that right front out of the air. Might have a chance. Tyler Reif did go a lap down. 27 machine. Heading back around, but all the meatballs have been cleared. Oh, black flag on Russ Harold. I don't know what he did. Maybe he sped on the pit lane. A lot of cars topping off the tank here, including Ian Montrose and Cliff Mullins, a couple of C2X teammates. Daniel Llewellyn back on the pit lane. Just catching back up to the field. Ah, there you go. Report on the 19. He didn't pit the first time around, pit the second time around. That's why he was shown the black flag. Good catch, Cody. He did stay out that first time. So entering a closed pit.
Black flag right near a closed pit.
That's because you entered a closed pit.
Okay, it said it was going to hold me, but it didn't.
It's going to. Under the green flag, you entered. You have to pit the first time around. If you pit the second time around, you enter a closed pit.
Also, get your ass up here!
Yeah.
So I have to pit after it goes green now.
That is correct.
What happened to you, Hayden?
What do you mean, what happened to me?
He died.
What do you mean? I wasn't in it.
That's funny.
Ask Quinn what happened to me.
Quinn, what happened?
Oh dear.
Well, people were causing big checkups. I went high after Danny went low, and then I ran into Hayden.
No, by the way, you're good, Quinn. It's fine. I expected that.
To be fair, you kind of ran into each other.
The middle.
Green flag back out.
No, I'm not stopping.
Brad Wilson surges out to a push. Oh my goodness, it's not confusing at all. I'm used to Brad being in the 51, and he's being pushed by the 51. He's taped 0 over the 1. So the 50 and 51 are on the inside line. Casey Graves in the 01 on the outside with Davis Greenwell, Alex Linney, Travis Scripture, and Jeremy Scherer.
Team pitting.
Dean Thompson not working with Blake Giglio. Decides, oh my god, to go to the top lane. Blake just scared the crap out of him. Cliff Mullins getting up behind him. There's a 19 coming down to serve the penalty. Pitting after the pit lane and closed for him. It'll be a lonely race for that
I
19.
had a horn, I would have honked it, sir.
Blake goes to the top. Nobody goes with him. Dean Thompson following Jeremy Scherer and not going with the fellow Toyota.
Damn, this pack is kind of looking F-150-50.
I don't get it.
That's a good song.
Must be one of them there country tunes. Woo! Brantley Bryant sliding up in front of Jeremy Scherer right by Travis Scripture. That was a small window of opportunity and he made it work. Casey Graves drops down in front of the 50 of Bradley Wilson. Hayden's all the way at the back trying to conserve his fast repair, I do believe. Philip Schmitz and Carl Rotman. Is that who's back there? No, that's the 27 of Rife. They need to work together to get back up to that pack before they lose the draft. Uh-oh. They've lost it. They have lost the drafts. We got the third lane foreman, and now we got Blake Giglio and Dean Thompson up at the top. Alex Linney thought about going up there. Dalton Hayes is up there. Casey Graves leading that inside line. Davis Greenwell and the Green Machine in the middle. Dean Thompson leading the outside lane as Alex Linney gets up and into Blake Giglio. They turn. And that is at the front of the field. That's going to be just about everybody. Oh my gosh. Madigan came in there late, knocked a few people around. And that is pretty much the whole field. Lap 11 and people want to drive like that. Madigan has a meatball. Honeycutt has a meatball.
I mean, we're kidding, right? We got 100 now.
What even happened? We used to get a big bobble out of Linney and Linney in Scripture.
Hey, Blake, somebody got your kid bag on.
Let's get old handy dandy drones out. Goes to the wrong car.
37 has missed the second big one.
The bigger one.
We're going to call him Mystic Mullins because he's good at predicting the future.
Yeah, see this stuff coming.
The front two cars get a bit out of shape, and then Scripture pushes the pusher. Travis Scripture pushing the pusher, causing the 42 to absolutely die and kill most of the field. You see Davis get a bit out of shape, and I think it makes him check up. And as he does, 18 just plows the 42 right there. And he gets him in that left rear, turns him up into the outside line. Outside line knocks him back to the inside line, and everyone piles in. I'm sure we'll see a lot of cars on the pit lane working on repairs after that one. Cars meatballed are the Hardin Kitchen Appliances 51 and the Madigan Motorsports Mountain Dew Kickstart Ford. And two Madigan Motorsports cars with meatballs here. Lap 12 of a 113 lap race. Lucas has moved himself to the pit box. I do believe we'll see just about everybody here. Wonderful view of the pit boards. Kind of cool, actually. See the 50, the 0 crudely taped on there. Misses his box a little bit, has to back up. 51, I'm sure, is going to take the fastie. It's going to cause some cars, all these cars wrecking early, it's going to cause them to start driving a little smarter, I hope. You would think. Taylor Friday, gas only. Gatlin Downey, gas only. Dalton Hayes, gas only.
My leader.
Jimmy Scherer 4 tires and out in 4th. The
Bama native gets a point. Holy fuck.
4 tires out in 5th. With Mullins. 4 tires out in 6th. Carl Rattman 4 tires out in 7th. You have no faith, Cody? I don't either. Hayden 25 second stop and out in 8th. Apparently Bryant. 5 second stop for Bryant. Brad Wilson 33 seconds. Pulled out the fenders. Checked the clearance. Travis Scripture 46 seconds of damage fixed up. Davis Greenwell 45 seconds of damage fixed up. Looks pretty good. Got the tires pretty well cleared. Check in on the 2.6. Some pretty decent shape, despite being right at the front of that one. Bill Schmitz doesn't look too bad. 50 seconds of repair there. A minute for Lenny. Lenny looks pretty well fixed up. They pulled the back bumper back out for Dean after his teammate Joseph Madigan ran into the back of him. Daniel Wallen in a minute and 13 seconds.
Play hard tonight, don't they?
Matt Rife. Rife's taking a fast repair for the 2.7. Another one off the board. Ryan Honeycutt still getting repairs. Casey Graves, minute 46 on the repairs, headed back out. This car doesn't look too bad. Madigan able to get the meatball clear and get back out on the track before the pace car got there. Honeycutt's was close. We'll have to see if he made it or not. If he gets a passing under yellow or passing the pace car, we know why. This is very close. So we got time. Why don't we just take a quick peek?
Tell him to let you back 20.
Hard to tell from that angle. Try to go on the pace car there. Oh my gosh. Just goes to whatever car it wants to. Yeah, it looks like he beat it. That was a good angle. That was about as close as you can get. Good job staying on the lead lap there. $14 complete. Only 99 to go. 44 till we get to halfway. I'll try to do something fun with Lucas here. I have to set it up a little bit later. I wish I knew whose pit box he was sitting on. I can't tell.
How many of you guys got speed?
I pit at 1 to green, so I think that's...
Maybe.
Yep. You hit 1 to green. Hit 1 to green. Everybody lines up inside line. Yep, no yellow line rule. Not dealing with that bullshit. Green flag back out on the air. Taylor Friday picking up some bonus points for leading those laps under caution. Dalton Hayes, Gatlin Downey, Cliff Mullins, Jeremy Scherer, Davis Greenwell, your top 6. Carl Rotman up there. Carl giving it a go. Oh, and he gets turns. Blake Giglio gets into Carl Rotman and we wreck him again.
You know, what are you guys doing? Can you guys get some... Dang!
This is dumb.
Good grief.
This is embarrassing.
It's supposed to be our best guy.
So just out of curiosity, when there's a car on your outside in the wall, is the smart thing to do just to fucking turn right, or what's the plan on that one?
Carl checks up as he was catching the 15. Blake Giglio not ready for it. Dean Thompson not ready for it. I think Carl Rotman getting on the brake kind of caused that one. Shorten the race. It's time limited, so if they keep fucking around, it will be shortened. I think that one caused by Carl Rotman slamming the brakes as he caught the 15 car. Blake Giglio was giving Carl a push, was not ready for it, gets in the back of Carl, and Thompson was giving Giglio a push, wasn't ready for it. Thompson got into Giglio. Learn how to race would be the ideal situation, Rowdy, for sure.
This is a 3K SOF, by the way, and we're racing like it's bottom split pickup cup.
Deb.
It's not about the size of the SOF. It's about the size of the fight in the SOF. That's what I was told.
What? No, Top Split's pretty horrible. I've watched a lot of Top Split.
We're doing worse than our Menard series.
Friday and Green will
Austin
stay out.
Hill. Fuck that guy.
These guys that got damaged in the last wreck and missed this one are happy to come down and fix more damage. Walling down and away. Guess he's all fixed up. Alright, well, let's try to figure out how to get Lucas and have a chat with him. First, we'll ask him what pit box he's on. Lucas!
Hey,
Hello?
does anybody know if there's
What pit box you on?
The 32.
I'll come back to you a little bit later.
Okay.
So Daniel's pit box. Oh my gosh.
Limit marks going through is 3, not 5.
Thank you.
Or maybe some light Italian brain rot.
Why?
I
Why
did think
do
it
this?
was 5.
You know, Hayden, if I whip up there real quick, I could turn you real quick.
Put me out of my misery. I don't want to pace for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fair point.
I wish Daytona was like this, but there's money on the line.
Remember whenever the guys today were going 4-wide? We can't even do 2-wide.
They're also in a crappy car, and we're in a good car. Big difference.
They were also half throttle.
Yeah, they were definitely up throttle.
Yeah, they're not gunning that shit. They're just doing that little da-da-dee-da-dee-da-do-do-dee-da-da-dee-do.
Jesus, I'm muting that. Had enough. Let's figure out how to get Lucas in here. Be fun, yeah? Sources. We need to add a source. And then figure out where it's lined up at. I'm going to add a source while we're under pacing. Be fun. I don't know where that's going to pop up. Expect display to capture. I don't know. You're going to see either the race or my... Yep, there's the OBS. There we go. We need that. And then we have to make it fit. Let's see. Is it which one? Yes. Fan cam. Low gas.
Yo.
What are you going through on your menu right now? We got you up on fan cam.
Trying to fix something. Cars kept disappearing. I was getting really confused, but we got it now.
All right.
Come. Right there. We're getting ready for this restart.
Let me know what it looks like from the stands.
It is great. These wrecks, that first one would have happened in front of me, but I was having some headset problems.
Would have been right in front of you. Oh my gosh, things are messing up. There we go. Gonna move a lot of things around.
A lot of people topped off. We got a long inside lane there.
It's happened a few times
Green
tonight.
flag in the air. Here they come. Yeah! Yeah! Go on, get them, boys.
As Waltrip would say, boogity, 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 let's not crash again. Or something like that. Taylor Friday out in front. Who are you pulling for up in the stands? I imagine it's going to be one of them low drag fellas.
Oh, that 32 car, I'm on top of the box for him. He
Top
wanted
of
to win one of these.
Top of the box, you're up in the bleachers.
Well, you know, I fly over there on my jetpack every once in a while.
The magic of technology. It looks like your car is up in that third lane right now, heading to the back. Is that part of strategy?
Yeah, I told him to just, wreck the field and it should work out for us.
I mean, why not? Seems to be working for some other folks too. Amazingly, we still have all cars running. How many more wrecks do you think it'll take before they settle down?
I'd put the over-under at 2 until we probably run out of cars to be able to wreck them more, but you never know.
Oh my gosh.
I saw that one.
It's Cliff and Rife. What happened? Cliff just trying to save the race car. He catches up the share, gets out of shape, and then Rife gets into him. Oh, Carl does a really good job missing that. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I mean, it's really not that hard. This is the easiest track to drive this car on. It might be the problem.
I'm hearing that 20 car has 20 incidents so far, so that's ideal, I would say.
Oh, we're heading towards the DQ already? The 20 is a bit of a liar. The 20 has 4 incident points.
It's a little bit off.
Dean Thompson has 12. Brad Wilson has 12. And Joseph Madigan has 16. And it looks like Tyler Rife has bailed out. Well, there you go. What a mess. So Cliff Mullins trying to check up behind Scheer, gets run over by Rife, and then Rife has left the race, and he will be done for the night in 24th. What's the call for the old 3-2? Staying out?
Talk him over the radio real quick.
All right.
Get it going.
Drop down in his chat. It's fun having the extra fan view while they're pacing so much. 32 is on the pit lane, so we'll watch the view from Lucas down there in the bottom. Let's see what it looks like as the 32 gets to the pit lane. This camera angle is horrible, but we can see it on Lucas's screen. That was quick pit work for the 32 team. Looks like gas only. And down and away. Back out in the 6th spot. Dean Thompson stayed out. I think he was tired of watching all the shenanigans. He stayed out there and waiting for the next one. Blake Giglio took 4 tires, as did Hayden Lull. Casey Graves, fuel only. Tires for Honeycutt and Scherer and Schmitz and Newton. Martin Rotman, all taking tires and back out. Everyone else is working on something. Brad Wilson's doing donuts on the pit lane.
Car stayed at.
Brad, can we not do donuts on the pit lane?
Hell yeah.
His brakes are locked up.
Locked up like Garrett Wolfenbarger locked up, or locked up like, oh no.
Wow, let's not go there.
They need to spray some WD-40 on his rear brakes that locked up, or his front brakes locked up.
Lincoln is giving us the cool shots over there.
Hey guys, we're on lap 1 too, by the way. We are 20% through this race.
We're 20% through this race, and I'm already done with 1 can of Mountain Dew.
You're racing 20%?
30 minutes for 22 laps.
I finished the Mountain Dew Baja Blast in 5 laps. Man.
Man, we thought the Daytona 500 was longer tail.
Yeah, they knew that race was long, so they kind of just like got in line and made laps. This race, they're not doing that so much.
There's also not a lot of money online. People probably don't care if they wreck or get.
But the winner gets a t-shirt.
Hey, whoever wins this race, you're going to get you a teddy bear.
I already got my teddy bear. He's in Discord with me.
Wait, if I win, I get a t-shirt. Does it get to say Copenhagen on it, or no?
Nope, because it just takes the car from the race, and your car doesn't say shit.
There you go. Hey, it's green. That's close enough. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Hey, 16, 3 middle.
And 4.
Jesus, we've learned nothing.
The 76 is experiencing some technical difficulty.
Is that his excuse for the 16X?
What he's trying to say is...
Dean Thompson, Gatlin Downey, the front row. Taylor Friday, Travis Scripture. Davis Greenwell, Daniel Wallen. Blake Giglio, Casey Graves. Jerry Scherer, Harney Honeycutt. Quinn Newton, Philip Schmitz, Joe Vadigan, Travis Martin. Alex Lenny, Carl Rotman. Russ Harrell, Cliff Mullins.
That 0-1.
He's talking in Morse code.
It seems Brad Wilson's got his thing figured out. 010110111101101.
You know that 1 in binary is just 1?
Yes.
But 2 in binary is 10. And we got Dean in the chat speaking Braille.
Oh man, Carl Rotman's in the grass.
Don't blame me on that. That was a 19 and you know it. You see the gap that we have now is because the 19 didn't go.
Car.
That's my bad. I missed the shift and fucked that all up.
Well, there you go.
You can't lay back like that and roll the restart.
Misshift.
Whether you win the argument, I don't give a fuck.
Right?
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Davis Greenwell's around. Are you kidding me? This is so bad. So bad.
Zig, what's a zig? I don't know what that was. I thought he was just like trying to show a block, and then I don't know. He came up just all of a sudden.
I'm embarrassed for anyone to watch this race.
David, you can't hit the brakes in front of me, David.
Can we review the restart on the 47, please, Matt? Thank you.
I want to go back and look at it next time to see it. I was lucky that you gave it a spin.
I mean, you're racing, so it's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, that is correct.
Wait, did I cause that one? I thought the guy blocked the shit out of me. I was just going to say that's a racing shot.
Well, Davis, considering I can't see the guy in front of you when because of just loading leg, to me it looks like Blake got you off, hit you off center and spun you.
Well, yeah, but the guy in front of me blocked the shit out of us.
Where's the 32 at?
Wait, who are you trying to say whose fault that is?
Oh, me? I'm saying it's whoever blocked the shit out of us, but I might have contributed at least a little bit.
I know damn well ain't at fault for that one. I mean, I can't see what you guys are doing.
No, that's not you.
It's Hayden's fault.
Touching that booty.
I blame 32.
All this fuel saving, and we just hit at our first pit window. What a fucking joke.
What's your call, Chip?
I really, honestly, I want to slow down and really appreciate the architecture here at Talladega.
Amazing. Amazing.
Damn, somebody just go hit the pace car or something.
So you're saying we have to be perfect tonight?
It's your fault. You kind of came up and...
I mean, we didn't tore everybody else up.
Pace cars led the most laps.
And it only happened in 26 laps.
I'd say it's a new record, but we all know it's not.
Love my teammates, I love my teammates, I love my teammates, I love my teammates, I love my teammates. Not your new one.
Oof.
See, you know, you never have to worry about that in the Shane or Shine group. We always love each other.
Yeah.
I thought I never said this in my life, but I got a long run.
You never have to worry about that in the Artemis group. We all fuck each other.
Whoa.
It's not going to happen because we got 7 cars that all want to lead the race at any given time, but it's a problem.
But you're one of them, aren't you?
I've been in the back the last 15 laps. I just want a log lap.
I've been in every wreck but one, so I think I'm the problem.
Blake does have 15 in some points.
Yeah, I blame the 26 car.
Ryan's going to try to force him to the top.
Next time, Hayden, I'm just going to full throttle it and not try to go around it and avoid an accident and just full throttle you.
No, you lift. The cars in front of you aren't going. You lift.
So I can get destroyed from behind too? No.
Yeah, you get destroyed from behind, old dog.
God.
The car behind you lifts.
Oh, he like being plugged, huh?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he loves it.
You sound like an idiot right now.
I am an idiot right now. And all the other times.
Oh, we all look like idiots right now with how this race is going.
Yes.
Yeah. 24 idiots on the track.
Hey.
And the biggest somehow is leading.
I was going to say that, Cody.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, Dean. Praise Dean. Dang it.
Where's Biff at?
Probably still on Talladega Boulevard.
He'll be there till Tuesday morning, sleeping off that hangover. So.
In a very nice RV. And on Wednesday they'll be getting treated for asbestos.
I gotta ask, man, has anybody been seeing
That drives for
post
Sam Hunt
bar
Racing right now?
Instagram
Yes,
reels?
that did. That is the one.
Ride the Dente.
These ones with Cletus are pretty good.
Is there a lane change rule at the start?
Yes, sir.
Still out from start finish line, please.
It's not in the rule book, no.
Hey, get back in line and then go through again.
No, I want to ride in the back. I want no part of the wrecking in that.
Hayden Law wants to ride the Dente.
Hayden, that is very uncharacteristic, son.
Man, Honeycutt, get in
Hey,
the blink.
you can push.
Casey Graves
Yeah,
giving
I don't
Dean
want to be
Thompson a
anywhere
push.
near that 20 car.
Dude, I'm in the fucking wall. That's amazing.
Well, Hayden, you might want to move up. Move up, Hayden. Trust me. Okay, we'll go around you. It's okay.
I don't want to be up there.
The Shine guys trying to get a run together. Wanted Hayden to go with him. Hayden, nope.
Let me get way away from the 47, too.
All right, and Honeycutt's gotten in front of Dean Thompson on the front lane, the inside lane. Oh, leader's got a little squirrely there. Blake Giglio drops in front of Travis Scripture. Davis Greenwell going to the top again.
I like what you did there, Brad.
Grant Bryant, Brad Wilson. We're going to complete a lap under green.
Ride the Dente.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's a good one.
Okay.
Gosh, we've made it to lap 30. Casey Graves will pop up off the bottom. Jumps up in front of Quinn Newton, Blake Giglio. I believe that's 05 Gatlin Downey in there with him. Alex leaning down the inside. Graves can kind of pick where he wants to go, but he wants to help Quinn. And then he's trying to slow down that outside line. Dean Thompson's going to jump up for a block there. Nobody goes with him. And then right back down to the bottom he goes.
You can come down if you want.
It would probably help to say a driver's name, because you suddenly see every driver go down when someone says you can come down if you want. That would be entertaining.
Damn, iRacing's so damn bad the race control left.
I don't blame him. Shit.
Because Dalton's in here.
Ride the Dente.
Careful, he'll think you're biased.
I don't blame him, not one damn bit, for leaving.
He said he's coming back.
Tell him to bring me a cookie.
Matt, bring him a cookie.
Too bad our broadcaster is biased.
Yep, Dalton Hayes has caused every wreck tonight, and he's getting all the incident points.
Draft. Careful, guys. You'll get a penalty for the car, causing the car to lose the draft.
A lap correction.
Everyone shut the fuck up!
Brad Wilson brushed the wall there.
On my black box, sorry.
Yeah, I slowed up a little bit, so.
It's Quinn Newton side drafting Travis
I
Scripture.
swear my car skipped the beat. I'm so sorry.
And they are driving tight to that inside line. Oh my God, Davis. Outside line, getting moving, but now Daniel Llewellyn's going to push Blake to the bottom.
Whoa, we're passing below the line. Oh! Oh!
Casey Graves, Daniel Llewellyn get together at the front of the field. Daniel's going to come back up, and the wreck is on. Daniel gets tagged by Travis Scripture, and there is our 6th caution. Travis Scripture hard into the inside wall. Quinn Newton gets a black flag. Montrose gets a meatball.
Oh, yeah.
Dalton Hayes caused this wreck.
Congratulations, guys. That's our longest green flag run of the day.
Oh, I gotta let the pace car by, Brad.
Yeah, my bad, Case, run for it. I was just trying to get in front of the...
Please never give us a fast repair again. It's obvious that we can't handle it.
I need a black clear.
Yeah, we had it in the 500 and everybody did okay, but yeah, tonight not going good at all.
Well for Quinn.
I need a black clear sliding through the pits.
Daniel, come around me.
Blake, did you ride the Dente?
Oh my God, Davis. Yeah, I was trying to look at that, Will. I think 25 is... 25 is DQ, right? No, 25 is drive-through and 33 is DQ. So Dean is sitting at 20 is the highest.
6 or 7 laps. 6, 7.
I think it's a 32 car.
I just been straight out the highway.
That's high shit.
So Daniel makes the move to the outside of Giglio to push him down.
Right, my third time, Blake?
And he wants to change what car we're on. It's really annoying. Stay on this car, damn it. Daniel and Casey just not lining up or what? Daniel moves down a little bit more, and then Casey gets him while he has got the wheel in it. And that turns Daniel down.
Start? Like 7:40, like 2, right? Somewhere in there?
Well, it's only 7:34, so I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry, it's 8:34 the right time.
Man, 47, you know I'm at Eastern, so.
We started 7:46 with I guess.
Yeah, I just had to get there.
Fucking nerd.
Well, all right. Casey Graves, Ryan Honeycutt, Dalton Hayes, Taylor Friday, Gatlin Downey, Jeremy Sherritt, Travis Martin. All still have their fast repairs and they're 1 through 7. Russ Harrell's used his in 8th. Madigan's not used his. Rotman has used his. There's 2 of them off the board. Alex Linney not used his yet. Quinn Newton has used his, as has Hayden Law. Cliff Mullins, Dean Thompson, Brad Wilson, Bradley Bryant have not. Giglio is not. Montrose has. Greenwell has not. Llewellyn has not. And Scripture has. Llewellyn's still getting repairs. Pace car is about to get there. They need to get going. Barely stays on that lead lap. And you'll get back up to speed. Lights out on the pace car. We're getting set to resume racing after another 2-minute pace lap.
I think I've used my clutch pedal more today than the entire season combined.
You should be using your brake.
Let me just make it known that Dalton Cranham's not here.
No, he left after he wrecked me.
You mean he left after you wrecked him back?
I didn't wreck him back. Not my fault how they let him use his account.
I mean, he could have been on his main today.
Can't believe Tanner was using Tyler's account.
Hey, Lucas, you in the grandstand?
If you
He's on the pit box.
5 Dentes, and you
I'm on that 32 box right now, son.
and you drunk 4 of them, how many would you have left?
4 locos.
My God, if I hear the word fucking dente again, I'm gonna fucking just choke you.
Ride the Dente!
Ride the dent.
Dega. Dega.
Dega Dente.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, geez, rulebook says 3 plus or minus. I'll give you 5.
It's before the session runs out of time.
I hate all of you. Dega Dente is probably the best one of the weekend.
See, but Ryan, I'd like to see you at the track.
Huh?
Huh? Right, Honeycut Casey Graves. Get us going once again. I've lost all faith in this race.
Yeah, race control, I'd like you to look at the 56 jump in and start through.
Here we
Oh,
go.
now it's not okay. Alright, got it.
I think I need to
Hey,
mute,
we need to check out the morning car. He pressed the gas pedal on the stall.
mute Davis and mute Dalton, and maybe it'll be okay. They'll still be wrecking, but you know. It's Honeycut and Graves out in front.
DG. Did you ride the Dente on the way to the broadcasting booth today?
Hold up, guys. About to lead up down to Dega. I'm riding the Dega Dente.
Dalton, I didn't see anything egregious. If you have a problem with it, protest it post-race.
Give me the fireball.
Ride the dente, Cliff.
Shut up!
You know the Dente is technically a margarita shaker, so...
I have no idea what to do with that information. Nothing to add. If by gonna you mean has.
Carl, please stop hitting the brake.
He's already lost the draft, but maybe it'll be okay because they're 3 wide up there.
I don't know about y'all, but this third lane looking pretty good. Oh, never mind. Oh,
4 wide.
4. Looking like that 99 car.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, 52 Brantley right into the outside wall.
You don't have to live.
Cliff Mullen's trying to teach Carl Rotman how to bump draft. And there's 2.7 seconds back and falling. So they have lost the draft. Dalton Hayes way out of the draft. Ian Montrose way out of the draft. It's like all of C2X is way out of the draft. Dean Thompson back to the point with Joseph Madigan, Ryan Honeycutt, Casey Graves, Taylor Friday, your top 5. Alex Liddy, Blake Giglio, Quinn Newton. The outside line starting to get rolling. Got 3 Toyotas and Davis Greenwell up there. Now there's 4 Toyotas up there.
Thank you, Casey.
Oh, there goes. Jeremy Shearer gets net coded through people. That was weird. He was inside of another car. Right as Cody Green says, Cody says it's going to go green.
Code.
Oh, he wasn't even there.
I heard the 15 rode the Dente right there.
Oh my God. He just appeared.
We are barely ahead of schedule to finish this race before the session runs out of time.
So, I may or may not have it committed.
15 just appeared.
Can I, like, trade it in for an EOS?
We have completed 23% of the session, so completing 35% of the race.
So the drive-thru is at 21.
Hey, buddy, what's your yapping? Why don't you get up here and get in
Brantley
front of me,
Bryant
okay?
has hit that 21.
Yeah.
Not even halfway through the race.
Correct, Daniel. I'd be ahead of you already.
Brantley Bryant has found the way.
Only, please.
Well, Llewellyn, I mean, I know it's the first time being up here in the front, but...
As a third-party source, that is a crazy statement coming from the person who made the statement.
You got an album to be dropping soon?
I think Quinn Newton, driver of the 88, is not riding enough of that Dente.
How many cautions we had? About 6, 7?
About as many times as someone said Dente.
6, 7.
I just been straight out the highway.
I don't know any more lyrics besides that shit. They told me to bust out my 80. Perfect time, man.
Gas only on the 78.
Fell to the 4th round. Perfect time.
I thought, no way that happened. There's no way that happened, Jeremy. I thought we were ghosted by then.
Go Browns. Tighten up.
I was shocked too.
Bear down.
He's not in his box. Why would he be ghosted?
I'm waiting that solidarity. I ain't gonna do that. That's crazy.
My Uncrustables that I put out when I got wrecked on like lap 25-ish are almost ready.
I think somebody's trying to give $50 to Mute Davis. I think you'll take it.
Hey, can I get a piece of that?
I will totally mute Davis
No,
for $50.
No, Dane, it's the 20. The 20 is the one that likes to hear himself talk.
Hey, if y'all mute me, that's alright, but let me get a little piece of that.
There's like 6 or 7 of us.
Okay, Jack, clip this. This is a clip for me.
I just put.
Yo, 51, did you see that Phase Adapt Logic stream?
If y'all want to give money to Mute Davis, I will put half of it in my PayPal and the other half in the prize pool.
No, I did not.
Probably use it as a race prize.
That was a good stream, bro. They had some good clip farms in there if you want to check it out.
Yeah, that shit was busted.
Oh, God.
On God, on a stack, no cap, no kizzy.
Help.
Cliff, is that the first time you've ever used that word?
No, I can tell you from experience it is not.
6, 7 times.
Okay, that's like around the hub, bro, like.
Damn it, Ryan. Well, lights are out on the pace car, mercifully.
Hey, Crip.
Dean says he's enjoying this chatter.
You're still rocking DRS, right?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the 20. 51 just yammers.
It hasn't broken yet.
Okay.
That's funny. This has been one silly race. We're not even halfway. 15 to go to halfway still. Got a stage win up
I'm
on
just doing all
offer.
I can to not get a 2-minute penalty.
Hey Blake, you think I could put that Snapchat picture of you on my car next week? The one with the cowboy hat.
Somewhere along the
Can
way,
I
Brad
change my
Wilson
number to 67?
Okay.
got himself a penalty as well.
Does the Snapchat say what going on?
No, it says try that in a small town.
That was my next guess.
With how this race is going, I'm considering switching to mouse control.
Say mouse or mouth?
Why that?
Either one's kind of funny.
This is the race where I should have tried the Xbox controller.
Got a race on the Xbox controller every week.
No, I use a Nintendo controller.
Whee! Get us back racing. Green flag back out in the air. We've said that a lot tonight. Why does Carl's car look so weird? There it goes. That thing looked evil. 51 clears down in front of Dean Thompson. Blake Giglio has Joe Madigan on the top side. Shine cars of Brantley Bryant and Brad Wilson have to serve penalties. They are black flagged. Dean Thompson back to the front. Blake Giglio trying to take the lead on the outside line. Well, we're going 3 wide for the lead. Why not? It's gone great so far today. Let's do it again.
Davis, what are you doing?
Dancing. Running every lane. Cliff's excited. He's back in the lead back now. Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Wondering why my cameras weren't working. Now I know. This is Madigan, Dean Thompson, and Ryan Honeycutt lead the inside lane. It's Hayes and Martin on the outside. Hayden riding in the back as he said he would. Cliff's back there. Daniel's back there. And D20 going to the top, making it 3 wide with Blake Giglio. Those two work together a lot on restricted plate racing.
That was on me. Oh, they reckon.
Reckon.
And everybody saved it.
Good save, good save.
I'm coming up. 19. I'm coming up.
Racing Xfinity can't even take a shove. That's a joke.
My rears are smoked up.
Shoving Madigan.
Tires too. This thing can't handle.
It's a Gen 6 Cup car.
Yeah, you could say I was about 6-7 inches underneath the car.
Man, I was about 6-7 inches into you, buddy.
Whoa. Dean came up to block Davis a little late.
Oh, come on. Twice now.
Davis obviously not happy. Blake gets in the back of Dean, gets him sideways. And Sherry just got sideways. No one going with Davis, everyone going around him. Blake clears down to the bottom in front of Thompson. Casey Graves now leads the outside with Montrose and Gatlin Downey. 3 wide towards the back.
We're just stopping in front of me for some reason.
Check in on
I'm just riding right now.
Shine Cars. They have cleared their black flags. Bryant's one lap
But
down.
I was just apologizing for all the checkups.
Madigan Motorsports cars all line up on that high side.
I'm going to Chili's. I don't know if I've ever been to Chili's in my life. But
And
I
they
wanna
are
go just
just about clear of Blake.
So damn fine.
Now they are. They all get down to the bottom in front of Giglio. And Honeycutt goes back up to hold off Montrose.
Chili's is alright, but I prefer like a Texas Roadhouse or a Longhorn.
Texas Roadhouse is too damn expensive, first of all. Chili's
Oh,
is
Blake
good.
Giglio to the apron.
Does Texas Roadhouse have a triple dipper? Didn't think so. Do they have a dente? Didn't think so.
Probably does.
Take a dente.
Montrose up on the outside wall, slides it down towards Aiden Wall. Unfortunately, narrowly avoided contact.
The fucking wrecking ball, dude.
The dente has been ripped.
I don't know who Ian was angry at. Davis going to the top again. Nobody goes with him. The 78's a chicken lollipop. Marcelo Carl Rotman have lost the draft. Brad Wilson probably
We've
wondering.
been going green too long. Somebody need to rack them up.
Wow,
There it
Davis.
is. There it is. There it is.
Right on cue, Dalton and
Stand forward.
Ian and Hayden all
there it
picked up.
goes.
Oh,
There,
Dalton just went.
track.
8th caution is out as Dalton. ends
That
up
was
on the-
intentional, but alright.
Clear the top.
I can't fix stupid Dalton. Sorry. If that's okay.
We'll take care of it in the motor coach after this. Repeat offenders. Sounds like some. Gonna have a lot of EOLs next week. Where do we go next week?
We got dinner family.
Hey, Lucas.
There's something before this.
I hope you don't get an EOL or EOL or something this week, because you're not gonna be able to pass next week at Texas.
Hey, Lucas.
Presidente.
Presidente?
How do you suppose you're going to get to Charlotte here in a few weeks?
There's nothing before it's with. There's just a checkup, and then Hayden wanted to give me a 4X for accidentally giving him one earlier.
You know, Lucas, you're not racing. You could theoretically go to the infield on Talladega Boulevard and go ride that dente.
Who's Ian mad at?
Dalton,
I was
if it
trying to
wasn't
figure that out.
intentional, I'm sorry you feel that way.
That's not what he said in Discord.
Yeah, he said he intentionally wrecked you in Discord.
I 1,000% believe it, because he gave me a 4X right before that, and then wouldn't lift and ended up wrecking.
Dalton, if you believe that, I got bad news for you, but he's not even.
Hey, Lucas, you didn't answer my question. How do you think you're going to get all the way to Charlotte?
That's where Ian mic'd up right after that. He said, fucking wrecking ball, dude.
Okay?
I don't know. He told me, Cody, I couldn't
I'm
believe.
sorry you feel like I intentionally wrecked you. I'm not sorry you happen to be wrecked in our
Don't cause a problem.
Death, taxes, and
Death, taxes, and dentes.
That's the life, brother.
Okay, that one was funny. Ian's the only one to stay out here. think Ian knows the halfway is very close and wants to try and go for it. Much as everyone's been wrecking, it's not such a bad idea. Madigan leaves them off the pit lane with the fuel, as did Dean Thompson, Taylor Friday, Ryan Honeycutt, Alex Linney, Cliff Mullins, Casey Graves. Then we got TARS for Quinn Newton, Hayden Lowell, Travis Martin, Gatlin Downey, Blake Giglio, Philip Schmitz, Davis Greenwell, Carl Rotman,
Hey, guess
Dalton
where the
Hayes,
race tomorrow's at?
Russ Harrell, Damage Repair for Scherer, Brad Wilson, Daniel Wallen.
I might be riding that Dente tomorrow, boys.
Brantley Bryant got the lucky dog.
Hey, who's got one of them soundboards that come through the mic? Go ahead and load the Dente up on that up.
Please do not play copyrighted material over your microphones and get us in trouble on YouTube and Twitch.
Who cares?
YouTube and Twitch.
I would mute him for that.
It's not copyrighted if I sang it.
What if I hit up Hocevar to give your channel a whitelist?
What if I gave you a Chili's Presidente margarita?
Oh, I would drink that sucker dry, right?
I be popping bottles. Yeah.
Scared.
I'm sure you like drinking it dry.
Paco's SFA.
Is this even in English anymore?
That Chili's sponsorship has been nothing but bad luck so far for some good people. And
Now hang on, Ryan. If you're underage, then why are you
On my way to the liquor store. That's a good one, Blake. That's a good one.
English not a long time ago.
Blake riding in his police cruiser to the liquor store to go get junked on the job, son.
Are we there yet?
12. Oh no, those straight buttons of the station so however yes. 11, 12.
Hey, does anybody in here watch the show Invincible?
No.
Are you sure?
Jake.
Hey, let's go rack them up again. I don't like my position.
There's on the YouTube. Jake just said, I feel like I'm listening to someone who can't read well. Read a book, a paragraph, trying to sound out the words.
Through a trash bag. It's out of space.
Yeah, I'm right in front of 6, 7.
Okay. Alright, quick question for you, 51, alright? Would you or would you not face mutants?
I would about 6, 7 times.
I did.
I'm going to try and run this restart the way you're supposed to.
Just reminding you, rule says plus 3 or minus 3. I'm giving you 5.
Restart like we're supposed to. I don't even know what that means. So far, no one's crashed. Everybody made it to the start-finish line. What a race this has been. Let's go 10-10s. I think we have one 10-10s car in there. two 10-10s cars in there. Joseph Madigan up high. push from the 77 Taylor Friday. Just having a good run. Inside is Ian Montrose and Dean Thompson. At the stripe, be 2 to go to halfway. Line gets a really good run. Dean Thompson just gave Ian a little shot through the corner. Ian handled it pretty well.
Hey, is anybody in one of the goons in here? Besides DG?
Nope. Nope.
Jeez. I wish Scott was in here. He would ride that dent case, man.
Joseph Madigan
I'll
out
find
front.
probably 6 or 7 clips, I'd say.
Finally made it to our final lap of this first half of the race. It's been a race. Of all of the races of all time, this has been one of them.
Left, Blake, left!
Oh my god, they're pushing the pusher at the front of the field. Alex Liddy comes back up and they're dead. On the final lap. Alex Liddy has paid the price. Flipped over upside down. Ian has a black flag. Blake Giglio has a black flag.
This race is the sport ender.
I just see my life flash before my eyes.
That was absolute death. Well, there you go.
Who did I go under? This has been a great race.
There's your top 10. This has been amazing. They pushed the pusher at the front of the field. Horrible things happened as a result.
I'm coming, but I don't know where this thing's going.
Your rear end looks good, Brad.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not doing this job much recently, so I don't know. I think so.
Hey, I use auto clutch, ain't nothing wrong with it. There's a lot wrong with it. I have a real clutch down, but I only use it to get some gas and stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You're a pussy.
26 past me.
Oh
Hey,
my
Lucas,
god!
I have to know I can drive the fucking
Holy
Audi
crap!
90 GT, whatever it's called, with the clutch, without the auto.
The absolute air the 42 gets.
Smoke like that.
Holy crap!
I was driving good.
Hey,
Holy crap! That's insane.
We're having problems out here, pit road.
Looks like Casey.
Some of those pushes been gnarly anyway, but.
Hey, is there like a hidden prize or something that I don't know about? Most cause cautions.
Casey's got a broken right front. He's trying to get in his box.
I think I'm just gonna speak for everybody here.
Oh.
Just keep it to the race shit. Cause honestly, like, this is already boring, but you're making this fucking painful.
Oh shit.
That was entertaining watching Casey try to get into his box. All right, new cars black flagged include Ian Montrose, Blake Giglio, Hayden Lowell. Those 3 cars will have to serve drive-through penalties. Casey Graves and Russ Harold had to take meatball flag saving fast repairs. How they still have this many cars with a fast repair, I have no idea. most of you guys know this, but just in case, as a reminder, because I've seen it happen a lot and cause a number of these cautions, please don't push the pusher. It's the 10 tenths motto, we push the pusher here. So meatballed in that wreck were Casey Graves, Russ Harold, Joseph Madigan, Alex Linney, and Hayden Lowell. They've all cleared their meatballs. Drive-through penalties for the 26, the 1, and the 56 for too many incident points. They all broken the 21-point limit.
With it. It's the guy in front of me that can't take it.
And as far as
From the guy that's
DQ,
normally in front of me.
closest to a DQ right now is Brantley Bryant at 29. If he gets one more 4X, he is done. I'm pretty sure it's... Is it 33 or 35? Let me look real quick. I've never had this problem.
Well, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Dean.
Let's see what I put.
So I'm saying it's not just you. So I was actually having your back. All right.
33. 33. 33 is what I wrote down.
Yeah.
I never touched your bumper. Your bumper looks fine. Stop lying to people.
Wow.
Do you know what calc is slang for?
No, I don't. What is this slang for? I destroyed the stream.
Oh no.
Thank fuck.
Free, my boy.
He ain't do nothing.
You know it's not coming free, and he will never be free.
Pace car is heading off. We're getting ready to go back
Hey
racing.
man, calc control's a calculator.
Cool.
Come on, we need to be done by 9. Let's go.
Start 9 o'clock where the time zone is right.
In the right time zone, it is 9:08.
Into the restart zone we go, and green flag back out in the air. Taylor Friday, Dean Thompson going to lead him down to turn number 1. Both cars fuel only on this last stop. Should see the 26, 1, and 56 all get to the back of the pack or to the inside line and prepare to come down pit road for a drive-through penalty. Taylor Friday able to get in front of Dean Thompson, 77-78, working together at the front of the field. Ryan Honeycutt now leads the outside line.
Hayden, I'm dropping back.
That makes 2 of us. I got to drive through for incident.
Simon.
Hey, me too. Pitting this time.
There come 1, 2,
Have
and
fun. Enjoy.
Where's the third one? There they are.
I didn't want to hook you right there, Ryan.
And we're already going through it again. Cliff Mullins leads the outside third lane. And we're 4 wide.
let's keep Hayden with us here.
Go, Cliff.
No, it's not worth it. I'm so badly damaged. It's not worth it.
Shit.
Dean Thompson leaving the middle lane, going to jump up in front of his teammate, 51 of Honeycutt. Ooh, not clear of Gatlin Downey. Quinn Newton going to move up to the top side. Downey with the push from Mullins through the middle. Taylor Friday leads the 20 of Davis Greenwell. Now Newton, Honeycutt, and Thompson get all the way to the bottom lane. 51-50. Brad Wilson up at the top. 5150, someone called the Popo. Brad Wilson with a push from teammate Brantley Bryant. The Shine cars are hooked up with Davis in tow. Just past halfway. Things, I don't want to jinx things, but they seem to have settled down for the moment. Out to the front go the Shine machines. Brad Wilson, Brantley Bryant, Davis Greenwell. Surge out in front of the inside line. Drop to the bottom. Cliff Mullins now leads that outside lane. Quinn Newton's going to jump up there with Travis Martin.
Big check.
Alex Lenny's up there. Oh! Cliff tried to get to the outside of the Shine car, and Brantley got his DQ from that. 4X. Just so you know, that was a DQ. That's why he poofed.
Wait, who got DQ'd?
Brantley Bryant just got DQ'd.
No!
What is the incident that happens at?
33.
Oh, damn.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
We got one other car in the field that's really close. Dean got the incident limit. He's going to have to come serve his... Has to come down and serve the drive-thru for the 78 team. Let's see, he hit the incident limit. Contact between him, Brad Wilson, Davis Greenwell. Travis Martin, the Ghost Man, surges out to the lead.
We can pick up.
Travis Martin, Quinn Newton, Gatlin Downey, Brad Wilson. All on the inside line, broken free. Davis Greenwell right there, jumps to the top side. The green machine wants to lead the outside line, try to get to the front. Lap 67 of 113. Ethan's glad he didn't race because we're just past halfway. Field coming up the lap. The wounded machine of Hayden Law. And he's drifting side to side. That was scary looking. Like everyone's going to be able to get around him. Yeah, something's broken that suspension on the 56, dancing side to side. Hayden now one lap down, and the last car one lap down as the other cars were in the lead pack ahead of that. Thank you.
Bye, Davis.
Everyone just hung Davis out to dry.
I'm sorry.
Slang for calculator, if you're curious.
I'm rolling.
Let's not be rolling. Wrecked enough this race.
Had to wait 6 or 7 laps for that.
Please use the race chat, not anything else.
Last thing is spot 69. Just wanted to let everybody know Vegas.
Martin's going to lead the nice lap.
Hey, Hayden, is your car working?
Not well.
Define working.
Is it like way under the speed?
This race car is very applicable to my grip at the moment. It's there and it's doing its job, but it's not fully functional.
Wow.
Okay, so if I drop back, are we going to go faster or slower than one car?
Slow. Buddy, don't worry about me.
Oh.
There are way more. This car could do way better.
3-car pack back here, 16th, 17th, 18th, still in the lead lap, hoping for a caution. Alex Linney, 42 car, 5th car in line. Currently the first car 1 lap down. We're starting to get that green flag look.
Hey, 19, if you want to come back to me, we'll go faster as a pair. Up to you, though.
Nap on my own time. Madigan on the top with Cliff Mullins.
I'm not going to just that air grab. Air push, whatever it's called.
Oh, Quinn Newton got Travis Martin a little sideways. Pointed nose on that Chevrolet. Getting the Mustang a little squirrely. Top 13 cars are in this lead pack, plus a couple of 1 lap down cars, Madigan, Linney, and Switzer. So Madigan moves to the lucky dog spot around the 42 of Linney. Not a lot of cars left together to crash. Tyler Reif out of the race. Brantley Bryant DQ'd and out of the race 23rd. Hayden Lowell can't keep pace. He's lost to the pack again. Yeah, Dean Thompson, Blake Giglio, and Ian Montrose all running together. Cody Saley, not to curse it for saying it's got that green flag look to it. You're the one that did it. You were like, now it's going to go green. And then like literally 2 seconds later, the yellow came out. I'm not the cursed Cody Brown. You are. Oh, we got 40 to go.
I barked it a couple times. He's not getting to me.
Travis Martin continues to lead the parade. We can get a chat up on the pit box from that man.
Yeah, Blake, it's a good thing you didn't wait for me.
32. Lucas is currently riding passenger in the 32 car. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yo!
Well, we see you've jetpacked your way into the 32 car and riding illegally in the passenger seat. How are things out there in the number 32 machine?
Yeah, we've had some close calls. Rode on board with him when he cleared himself across 26 nose, and it was a very scary situation. I can't believe I hopped back in the car after that. But yeah, riding outside right now. He's got about 50 seconds of damage left. We're looking for another caution to be able to fix it. But you know, rolling good. It's a crazy view being inside the passenger seat. A lot better than the grandstands, that's for sure.
A lot closer to the action. I don't know if I'd want to be there going through the crashes, though. That'd terrify me.
Yeah, you know, the crash magnet himself over here in the driver's seat. Not a great one to ride with.
Well, it looks pretty fun from your angle. I could say that from the booth. I don't want to be you, but it's fun watching you. How about that? So how are we looking on fuel, Mr. Strategy Guy?
Not great in the 32 machine. I'm hearing some bubblings that a lot of guys can make it on one more stop, but not in this camp. We're hoping for another caution rail to get some fuel.
We'll see how it plays out as it's getting this green flag look to it now. See if it shakes out in your favor and you get that lucky caution or not. Good luck.
Thank you.
Lucas riding on board with the 32. That is freaking funny. Well, the last thing that has been reported in my report was Dean Thompson clearing his black flag, so no one's hit anybody in a while. No 0Xs, no 2Xs, no 1Xs, no 4Xs, just nothing. Alex Lenny drops to the bottom and allows Madigan to go by, which is a strange maneuver. I guess if those two hold up the front line and keep the leader at bay, which they don't do, is Daniel Llewellyn immediately goes around. Apparently that car still has some damage to it. We don't see much. Two lap cars lead the inside line. Daniel Llewellyn is your race leader in the outside lane. Cliff Mullins, I believe, is second. And then Travis Martin, then Dalton Hayes. Travis Martin goes back to the race lead. Dalton Hayes drops to the bottom. Now it's just Cliff and Daniel, and they're side by side up there. That's what's slowing them both down. Cliff Mullins side drafted Daniel, and they're both losing ground. Cliff's going to dive down in front of Jeremy Shearer there, and Daniel drops in as well. And we've gone single file. This is bad news for a lot of people. So two lap down cars are technically at the end of the lead lap now, right in front of Travis Martin. The third car in line is your race leader. Quinn's trying to cool the car or what? Popped up a little bit through the center of the corner. And the lead pack all the way back to Carl Rotman in 13th, all single file. Also have on board this group Travis Scripture in the 18. That was one of our lap down machines. And at the front of the pack, we got two. The 76 and 42 are one lap down, technically, but also technically not, because, well, they're ahead of the leader, so. The third car in line goes around and they'll be back a lap down. Harold's been overtaken by this second pack. Carl Rotman all the way down the apron there. Now they're settling down and doing what they should have done at the start of the race. Two laps. These guys have hit the pit lane. Fuel conservation mode is the call from the 17 camp. Try the voice chat. See if it calmed down at all.
No.
Priest had one too many spoiler shims, and Nagano was missing a spoiler bolt.
Wow.
You give him the paper straw, he'll be alright.
Looks like everyone's content to ride behind the cars at the tail end of the lead lap. Draft off of them, get some fuel conservation, try to make it to a fuel number and make it a one more stop, I believe is the strategy.
So 27 to go.
Something like that. I don't math.
I don't math. Travis. Davis being overtaken. Davis now becomes the lucky dog and will be in a battle with Travis Scripps.
So, what lap everyone pitting up at on here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
32 is going to be pitting on 85.
Well, that's next lap.
See, that was nice of me, wasn't it, Davis?
No, you should have wrecked me. I need a yellow.
Well, if you are the yellow, it doesn't help you.
Can anybody make it to 88?
Barely.
Maybe. I can make it to 98.
To answer your question, I believe so, Casey.
Yes.
I got 2.5 laps left, Travis. 2.7.
32 pitting this time.
Danner.
Taking 86.
Danner's pitting now, and I don't think he's going to have much friends.
That works.
A little nose damage on his car, so he does still have that front splitter damage. 42's coming, 76 is coming, Shine, Davis, 51, Honeycutt, 77 a Friday, 18 Scripture, 19 a Herald. It's quite the party. Let's also see a couple up ahead. Oh, Scripture's going to spin. Travis Scripture spins on the pit lane. The first group hitting the pit lane.
This time? This time, yes, sir.
I'm going far left.
Where's your pit box, Travis? Towards the back. I'm going left as well. I'll stay on line.
Here they come onto pit road. Carl's gonna miss the pit lane.
Well?
He went back on it anyway, which is probably gonna be a penalty. Travis Martin sped onto the pit lane. 63 car.
Sorry about that, Quinn.
Leading the race, speeds onto the pit lane.
Very
So the
good.
Ghost Man gonna be penalized. Gonna be sitting here for an extra 40 seconds. You see him finish the tire work, drops down, and goes nowhere. This NASCAR holds him for a 40-second hold for speeding onto the pit lane. The Ghost Man drops out of contention. Gatlin Downey out of shape there. Jumping over the jumps and everything. What the hell's going on with the 05 car? That was different. Cars that pit last time around. Madigan. And Honeycutt. Wilson. Dalton Hayes at the inside group. Quinn Newton. Cliff Mullins. Casey Graves. Now at 76, again, still on the tail end of the lead lap. Daniel Llewellyn kind of by himself there. Has Davis, who's not on the lead lap with him.
I don't know.
They're 4 seconds back in losing ground. Gatlin Downey after his weird pit exit. In the 9th spot, Philip Schmidt's 10th. Taylor Friday 11th. Travis Martin comes out 12th after a 54-second pit stop.
Davis, you got damage?
Nah, my car's clean.
And Giglio, Montrose, and Thompson.
Daniel still got them.
They're still on the lead lap praying for a caution.
Sure. We got a couple coming up.
18 you damage.
Daniel, just hold this point for now.
Catching Carl Rotman here. Carl, as we mentioned, also got a pit penalty as he was a little too wide. Unsafe pit entry for the 25 team. So a speeding penalty for the Ghost Man, and he drops to the tail of the Blake Giglio, Dean Thompson, Ian Montrose train.
I used that on lap like 4.
He did indeed.
So what are they in fast up there?
Needs a dizzy spell. That was unpleasant. With Mullins having a brief blink behind the 47. While staying behind Carl Rotman for now. Dalton Hayes, Cliff Mullins trying to push around.
Gatlin, I'll lay off because that way if you want to try, you don't have to worry about me.
Back it up a little bit, Alex.
Thank you. Oh, 05, you pushing now? Come on.
It's like all it took was just one car to get DQ'd and then everyone chilled out. Maybe you should set those incident points even lower. And Honeycutt back to the lead as he gets past Cliff Mullins. Brad Wilson up to second, Quinn Newton up to third, Casey Graves up to fourth as that outside line falls apart. Yeah, I saw Cliff rail you.
Hey, group, we gotta get it going. What's going on there?
That's why you gotta chill out and avoid things.
I can't
early.
push this just because I'm tight on field, so someone that said it a lap later is going to have to come up and lead it if y'all want to push this back.
Yeah. Honeycutt, second car in line. Hardin Kitchen Appliances, Black 51 leads the race.
Hey, and you still broke?
Yes. Brad Wilson second, Cliff Mullins third, Dalton Hayes fourth, Quinn Newton fifth.
Jimmy Sherritt and Casey Graves, they're all in this lead pack. Carl Rotman, a lap down, is in this group. Cliff Dalton and Jeremy Scherer starting to get the outside line running.
Hey, park it up there. Park it up there.
Cliff gets clear, drops down, leaves Dalton up there. Then Dalton gets clear, drops down, and leaves Scherer up there.
He had a black screen. He dove it up in the wall and pulled it back down.
What's up, Hayden?
Casey Graves.
Casey had a hardware problem and pulled off the track. 77 would never. Wait. 77 on Wednesday.
32 on Wednesday would never.
Casey meatballed his car with a mechanical failure for the 01. Fortunately, the caution did not come out.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to everybody and hit the wrong button.
Oh, come on, 07. We're close.
And self-inflicted.
Yeah, I'm not the world's best at this.
You're not going to have a chance of winning if you're fuel saving. We got to get their ass. They're doing that sissy liberal lift and coast.
They are gaining.
There we go. Dang it.
They are gaining in this group. Bringing Downey, Daniel Llewellyn, Philip Schmitz back into the picture.
Modern Gen 7 Super Speedway race, Colorized 2025.
Immediately, Schmitz bailed out.
Tiger!
Now, Davis Greenwell moves up to 15th.
Are you listening deliberately, or what's going on?
Your runs are huge.
You can't keep the car straight, dude. I mean, it's impossible to push you.
Hey, Daniel, I'll let you come out front, son, but I might need that old school lucky dog.
Ian just moves high. You're tracking down 10th place Taylor Friday in this little pack. $18 laps to go from Talladega. You know, some cars are trying to stretch the fuel and make it to the end. Daniel was kind of in a sketchy situation. He may be trying to push it and hope for caution.
Let's get this song going. Daniel, you got gas at the end or no?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, says he is good.
Man, I know you lying.
He's pit about when everyone else did. 12, 11, 10 are the options on the board right now. Daniel is one of the 12s.
I'm just translating a message here. One car. This is a message from the 78. You are the dumb of asses. That's what I'm being told.
Wow.
That is not what he said in Discord. I'm short, go under.
Ian's lost the group. How did Ian lose that group? Just by being slow, okay. Well, alright.
Daniel, you sure you got gas? I'll push it to the damn win. Because I don't got gas.
And Davis on the wall and Pit on the same lap.
What really is gas in the West?
Top 9 cars all in this lead pack now as the
Daniel,
laps wind down.
I can't push it too far, actually. Cause I'm gonna run out of gas in this. Right here. But I wouldn't mind getting around you.
I mean, probably be a smart move to let Daniel through. I'd let Davis through and Lenny. But then get back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably had about 6-7 laps of gas left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was thinking 6-7 gallons.
Yep. I got about 6-7 gallons left.
Yeah.
Daniel gets back in line in 6th. Right behind his teammate Quinn
I
Newton.
need a caution. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
There you go.
I will not go over the mic and remind him of the time he stopped on track to bring out a caution on purpose.
A panda. Hey, Blake. Say, Blake. I hear you like a man. You shut up.
Don't talk about my glorious king like that.
I feel like Ian has forgotten that muting for people is a thing.
Sorry, Dean.
Can totally opt for that. Mark me, I got a little wiggly. Fortunately, didn't give him a or incident points. Mullins behind the 2 cars at the tail of the lead lap. 3rd car in line is your race leader. Then another lap car of the 76 of Madigan. Then the 2nd place car of Dalton Hayes. 5th car in line. And Philo Schmitz and Ryan Honeycutt, Quinn Newton, Daniel Wallen, Gatlin Downey, Brad Wilson.
I'm fuel saving leading this damn race.
The scripture just picked up an incident. How did he do that? Oh, he got that brake bias out a little bit.
Hey,
Gets
that
it
was a
wrecked
joke.
onto the
76,
pit lane.
just so you know.
Madigan Motorsports cars of Madigan and Honeycutt hook up to the outside line. That makes it 3 cars at the front of the field on the tail of the lead lap. And then the 51 of Honeycutt is your leader, the black 51 that just disappeared and reappeared.
Oh, no.
Now we're going to get some racing with 10 to go.
Oh, 88, come on, man. Oh, wait, 51, too. Shoot.
Davis realizing he's now knocking down a lap to 2 cars.
In the zone. Auto.
Scheer and Rotman are up there. Ten laps to go, and it's quiet as it's been kind of all race. Honeycutt leads. Quinn Newton. And Cliff Mullins, Jeremy Scheer.
Russell, I need you to stay ahead. I'm trying to save fuel.
Travis probably the best of this little trio on fuel. Cher working past Cliff Mullins for third. So many cars bunched up here, it's hard to tell. But... Right, Rowdy? It's peaceful. Casey Graves rejoining the race. That car wounded down in 22nd, 12 laps off the pace.
I would sing it.
Shut up!
Is that Davis saying shut up? It was nice while it lasted, Rowdy. I was enjoying it. Cliff and Dalton moved up behind the 25. I think the 88 Quinn Newton thought about going to put up there in front of Cher. Might be shuffling out Carl Rotman. Whoa! Jerry Cher just about spun it out and wrecked there. Ian trying to get back to the front of this group. So Honeycutt continues to lead behind teammate Joseph Madigan. Madigan, last car on the lead lap. As you Quinn Newton, Daniel Wallen, Dalton Hayes, Jeremy Sherry, your top five. Then well, Cliff Mullins takes that fifth spot over Jeremy Sherry, Dalton Gatlin, Downey, Philip Schmitz, Brad Wilson. Those are all in this lead pack, and then Blake Giglio's 22 seconds behind this with Dean Thompson, Travis Martin. Those cars all had to serve a drive-through under this green flag run. Sure, having a blink. Sharon Schmitz, the only lead lap car is that outside group. I'm going to shuffle Montrose to the middle, try to go around him. Schmitz goes all the way to the bottom, leaving just Scherer as an outside lead lap car. I think he wants to get down, just kind of can't. 5 laps to go, we're running out of time to make moves. Scherer back up to the top side again. Montrose dives to the bottom. Starting to look like the cup race where nobody wants to make moves.
I got a pit right here.
It's Blake Giglio out of 10th spot. Gonna be out of fuel. Pit on lap 20, picked 26 laps ago. Not gonna be able to make it because he's been leading that group the whole time. Ready to go. Here comes the 19 to the pit lane. Quinn Newton going from bottom to top, right in front of Jeremy Sherrill. It's a tight window. Philip Schmidt's all the way to the top by himself.
Like, lap cars I understand, but like, we are trying to go in here.
One pitting in.
And Macho's not going to make it.
Corny car, putting this time from the high side.
Oh, God. We've seen him do that.
I'm out of gas.
Ain't got no gas in it. So the energy of this pack keeps changing as we come to the white flag. 1 lap to go from Talladega, and it is on. 9 cars set to finish in this lead pack. How many make it back around? They're already 3 wide. Quinn Newton trying to set up the 51 of Honeycutt. Down into turn number 3. It is still Honeycutt and Newton 1 and 2. Here comes Dalton Hayes into the picture. He's going to get his run on the outside of Quinn. Quinn's going to try and block him. Not able to get there. Now he has to push the 51. Cliff Mullen's going to try to push Dalton Hayes. 51's going to go up there and block Dalton. And it looks like Ryan Honeycutt into the tri-oval, 3 wide behind him. They're going to be slowing each other down. And Ryan Honeycutt beats them all back to the line. Great block by Honeycutt.
Good block.
Appreciate it.
Honeycutt gets the win in the 51 Hardin Kitchen Appliances Ford Mustang. Dalton Hayes second, Brad Wilson third, Quinn Newton fourth, and Cliff Mullins round out your top 5.
Anyone want to push me to the front stretch so I can do a burnout?
I'll wreck you there.
I got it. Where you at?
I'm going into 3.
42's a fuck.
Travis Martin comes home with a top 10 after all that.
You said 32's a what?
You said the low drag thing.
42, 42, 42. Kyle Larson before the N-word.
All right, well, the 42 is a what? Because I heard something right there that's frowned upon.
You can check that later in post-race.
He was going to say something, but he can't because his mic isn't on. All right, thank you, Cliff. I'm good for me. If I can get it to go back in gear.
All right. Now they've worked that out. Let's pull Ryan in while he's going to try to do his burnouts.
Damn, Cliff, you all right, buddy?
Glad that shit's over.
Ryan DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you got to push back to do your burnouts there. We were waiting for you to get there, so you didn't have to talk to us and mess all that up. But how much fuel is in it? You about out now?
I am out of fuel.
There it is. All right. Well, congrats on the victory here at Talladega in SIDECAR. How would it feel like to get it done out there?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was kind of a wreck fest. I still have my fast repair, so I think I could say that. The field probably can't say that. So just dodged some wrecks. The ones I was in, I just did minimal damage. So dodged those, and then did that green flag pit stop. Pitted with Joseph. I was about a lap short, so I was just saving towards the back. And finally, I was like, all right, with 10 to go, I'm going. I want to be the first one to go. So I got up there and had Joseph in front of me, and then Quinn was right with me, and I had a couple lap car buffers, so I knew I was going to be fine for a couple laps. And then once they started shuffling, it was kind of like I just told Joseph going to have to ditch him with 1 to go, and I just started throwing blocks and was just praying that I didn't get hooked. I probably threw it about the latest block I could to make it clean out of 4, and luckily he caught my bumper just right. Like if it would have been probably a couple milliseconds later, I probably would have been hooked. But all went good, and then once I got to the lead, once I got that push off of his bumper, I knew it was over, and I just held it to the pin and hope I didn't sputter.
That was a great block on Dalton Hayes to get the win here at Talladega. Great teamwork to ride behind your teammate there for so long and save as much fuel as possible while maintaining the lead most of the time. That probably helped out quite a lot to have someone else pushing the air out of the way.
Yeah. Joseph, I think Joseph ran out of fuel, so he was kind of my kind of my saving grace. But his whole plan was to stay in the lead in front of me, so he'd be on the lead lap if a caution came out, and in the same way it helped me save fuel. So it was kind of a win-win. Just didn't work out for him, but I'm glad it worked out for me.
And forward, we got your friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for your victory here at Dega.
Yeah, shout out to all my teammates, even Dean this weekend. It seemed like he was a bigger help than he was a hurt. So shout out to all those guys. And I think I forget every time, but my grandpa's probably watching. So shout out to him for watching. And yeah, shout out. That's about it.
Well, there you go. Congrats on the victory here at Dega. Get on out of here. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you back here next weekend.
All right, thank you.
Ryan Honeycutt coming home in P1. Let's see if we can track down Mr. 47, Dalton Hayes. Oh.
Hello?
There it is. I didn't know if it was actually going through. It popped up a message on me. Hey, Dalton, brought you home P2 tonight. How did you get back there, and what did you maybe need to try and get by that 51? I know that block was kind of late.
Yeah, it was a little late, but I think it was clean. I congratulated him on the win. I would have made the same move if I was him, so I don't fault him.
10-4, you brought it home P2, had a good race, stayed in the lead pack most of the race, and brought it home on the podium. Has to feel pretty good.
Kind of.
Only kind of.
I really think like this is probably my 10th second place this season.
Oof.
And 0 wins. So, I mean, it stings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd almost rather wreck for it than finish second again as a bridesmaid. But we did great teamwork there at the end with me and Cliff. The block came, and I think I had to move down and leave Cliff, or we would have absolutely died there off of 4. Is the only reason that I left him. And then it just took a little bit too long for Quinn to get to my bumper to have a chance at Ryan after he threw that block. And like I said, I honestly think that was a very good block by him and a race-winning move.
Well, 10-4, we brought it home in the second spot. Congrats on that. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for your P2.
Yeah, shout out to C2X as always. Like I said, love working with those guys. Have a little arguments obviously every now and then, but we get it all straightened out. And I mean, especially me and Cliff, Ian got screwed there in the race, so we couldn't do a whole lot with him. But me and Cliff, I think, did everything pretty much correctly there and get home the best position that we could. So shout out to him and all of C2X. Shout out to everyone that stuck this out because it was very rough at the beginning, but towards the last 50 or so laps, it got we were just racing really good. So, and shout out to Ever's podcast if he started any of those. I need to check to see if he's done any of those. So shout out to Ethan for everything that he does for this series to make it go around, and thank you to you for the broadcast as always.
All right, we appreciate you. Congrats on that podium finish, and hopefully we'll see you back here next week.
And shout out to Neo for the paint scheme.
Yes, don't forget Neo. All right, man.
I almost did.
Appreciate you, my man. Get on out of here. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Dalton Hayes brings it home P2 to track down Mr. Bradley Wilson. Pretty sure he is hiding down here. Hey, not Brad. DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
We brought it home P3 tonight. Nice running out outside line to pick up a couple spots right at the end. Did you know that outside line was going to be pretty good, or how did you get that extra spots right there at the end?
I don't know. I was really willing to push Jeremy Sher there to the win because this is just like a one-off race for me, but or as many as I can make it to. But I was going to push him, and he just didn't drop middle, so I just went down there, and he honestly just kind of landed in my lap. But we're for the most part being a 4x away. We're like, screw it, we're just going to ride here for a minute.
Yeah, you went a whole race 4x away, like the whole second half of the race.
When you're riding that dent, son, I mean,
Oh my
you can
gosh.
do pretty much anything. 4x away, don't matter.
I know Davis was suddenly in here. All right, man. Congrats on that P3. Hit me with the friends, family, sponsor shoutouts.
Dave Greenwell, of course.
Oh God.
Brantley Bryant for racing with us. He got DQ'd real early.
We're halfway, wasn't it?
The field for putting up with the yellows there constantly. Everyone that's still watching, to be honest. You for putting this on and dealing with all this. And Chin to a Shine. Moon Car.
Moon Car.
Caleb Lyons. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of zoned out about halfway through that race just because of the yellows.
And probably all the Dente.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
All right. Well, congrats on that P3 finish. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Wow. That happened. That was a race. It occurred. Let's go to our final results and get the hell out of here and go relax for the rest of our Sunday. Ryan Honeycutt, Dalton Hayes, Brad Wilson on the podium, Quinn Newton, Cliff Mullins get your top fives, Gatlin Downey, Daniel Llewellyn, Jeremy Sheriff, Philip Schmitz, and Travis Martin bring home top tens. Carl Robin, Taylor Friday, Joseph Madigan, Alex Linney, Blake Giglio, Davis Greenwell, Ian Montrose, Dean Thompson, Russ Harold, Hayden Lowell round out your top 20. And the final page, Casey Graves, Travis Scripture, Brantley Bryant, and Tyler Reif. Thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I hope you enjoyed the shenanigans that went on tonight. It was definitely shenanigans. It's about the only way we can appropriately label that. Wild Horse Broadcasting helps us put on Monday night's ARCA series. Wannagoons puts on our Dirt Late models on Tuesday. Then we go over to the Xfinity series on Tuesday with Arc Music out in Lincoln, Nebraska. Check them out, helping us out on our Xfinity series. 712 Brakes does our Truck Series and our Cup Series next gens, so they're involved in both. And then Low Drag also puts on our Truck Series, so that's how both of those get labeled there. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our GT3 series on Friday. Golden Eagle Syrup helps with our Super Speedway series on Friday. Then Evers Fever Podcast puts on this Gen 6 League you just watched right here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you so much hanging out, and we'll see you guys in the next race. That wraps up the YouTubes. Thank goodness. Thanks for